Hey there, it's Jackson, and I'm really excited, as always, to bring you another client success story. This is my client Dana, and this is a great story because Dana was doing a lot of things right. He was eating healthy, he was putting in the time in the gym, he was doing high intensity interval training, but the problem was he wasn't getting the results he wanted. He wasn't getting six-pack abs. In fact, he didn't have any abs. So he's putting in time, he's putting in the effort, he's doing a lot of the strategies right, but he's still not getting results. So he's kind of frustrated. And the worst part is that when he goes out, when he hangs out at the pool, a beach, when he goes on vacation, he feels stress and anxiety about his body. So he's not feeling very good about himself. He lacks confidence. And the worst part is that he feels like he can't really be his authentic self. He feels like he can't relax and just enjoy himself when he goes to these exotic locations or hangs out at a pool with his friends. So he was in a really bad spot when I first met him. But all that changed. Over the course of 12 weeks, I managed to help Dana lose 18 pounds, lose 8% body fat, and he went from no pack to six pack. In fact, he now has a six pack even without flexing. So when he stands in front of the mirror, sees himself, he's got the full six pack abs. So it's an incredible transformation. It's exactly what he wanted. But the more important thing is that now he no longer has that stress, that anxiety that he used to feel when he went out to a pool or a beach or even on vacation. He feels like he could be his authentic self. He feels like he can enjoy himself and finally relax when he takes his shirt off, when he hangs out with his friends. So more important than just getting the six-pack abs, he now feels free. What an amazing accomplishment. What a success story. And I'm really excited for this interview. In this interview, you're going to find out about the power of intermittent fasting and just how amazing that can be. You're going to find out the power of strategy and how even an inch or even a millimeter of difference can make a dramatic shift in the results that you're getting. Even a small shift can be the difference in spinning your wheels or actually getting six-pack abs. We're also going to talk about alcohol, when to cut it, when to keep it in, and how to add it back in and enjoy alcohol responsibly and still get six-pack abs. And lastly, we're going to talk about how to listen to your body and when you should be driving forward and grinding it out and when you need to sometimes relax and recover. It's an absolutely incredible interview filled with so many gems of wisdom. I think you're really going to enjoy it and you're going to pull out some good strategies, but you're also going to find out, again, it's not just about the six-pack. It's about the confidence, it's about the pride, it's about being able to be your authentic self and enjoy yourself without stress, worry, or anxiety. I'm really happy to have done this interview with Dana, and I'm really excited to bring it to you today. So before you got into this program, what were you doing? What were your workouts like, and what was your diet like?
Diet was very healthy, higher protein shakes, a lot of vegetables, but I wasn't as thorough with watching carbs, your processed carbs, and my workouts were high interval training, but I just wasn't getting those ripped abs like I wanted with that program.
So what was the difference between what you were doing before? You sound like you were eating pretty healthy, but going from where you were at then to going to where you're at now, where you've lost 18 pounds, you lost 8% body fat, and now, in your own words, you have visible abs standing in the mirror looking at yourself. So how did that happen then?
I mean, your program too is geared towards really shedding those extra pounds in the beginning. You're getting rid of alcohol, you're cleansing your body of a lot of toxins and inflammation. And so it's really following that to the letter and following your nutrition plan.
Now, when you say you're getting rid of alcohol, you're cleansing your body, you do all that stuff, we definitely did that stuff in the beginning to sort of detox everything, get everything out, and then we reintroduced some things. Now, as you went through the program, did you allow yourself some cheat meals? Did you eventually start introducing alcohol again?
Yes, I did. So I think it was like the second part of the program, and you said, if you're gonna drink alcohol, then you should probably stick to a tequila soda, and that's my favorite drink anyway. So it worked out perfectly. And
That's great. So, in terms of your confidence, in terms of your mindset, How's that shifted from the beginning of the program to where you're at now?
So I recently went to Mexico, actually, very about the same time that you did, and this was um, 3 weeks before we finished the program. And I've always been a little nervous about getting out there on the beach in my swimsuit and feeling confident and comfortable. And this time that wasn't an issue. I put on my swim trunks and I felt so confident. I didn't have to like constantly feel like I had to flex my stomach um, to make myself look skinnier and trim. Like I just was able to feel very comfortable and walk around and sit and just relax and actually enjoy the results of this program.
Wow, that's awesome. That's amazing. It's amazing how it can change totally in your mind, and your confidence can change, and how you can have such a different time when you don't have to worry about all these things, when you're not so concerned about how your stomach looks or how your body looks or how people are judging you all of a sudden. I mean, what's that like for you to be able to do that now? I mean, I know it feels good, but like,
Yeah.
really, really, what does it feel like?
Honestly, it felt like I was able to walk up and down the beach or just sit there and be like, yeah, I look good and people are noticing it and this is awesome.
That is awesome. That is great. So, well, that's amazing. Congratulations, of course. You put in the hard work. It certainly wasn't easy, but you did it. And obviously, you're a better person now for it. All right. I want to be respectful of your time. So I'm just going to ask you two more questions. First question is, what did you like best about the program?
The ease, the information, and knowing this amazing life answer of intermittent fasting. Like I think that was so huge and interval for me. Um, but I just loved the simplicity of it. I mean, it's not simple, but just to be able to go into the gym and not have to think, I know that it's there, that it's going to work, and just get it done.
That's great. So you have access to everything on your phone. It was easy to access, it sounds like. You had instructional videos, so you didn't have to worry about getting injured, doing the exercises wrong. Were those instructional videos, were they helpful? Did they allow you to go into the gym with more confidence, for example, maybe?
There were some exercises that I didn't know how to perform, and you watch the video, and maybe the first time you try it, it takes a little couple tries to make sure that you're doing it accurately. For like 4 weeks, it incorporates that exercise. So by the end of the 4 weeks, you've got it down, and there's no question whether if you're doing it right or not. You can always go back to the video and make sure. But
Last question. If there's somebody that's watching this video and they're relating to your story, they're thinking, I want to change, but I just don't know if I can. I don't know if I have the right genetics. I want to have confidence to walk on the beach with my shirt off like Dana does. If they're on the fence about joining this program, what would you say to them?
so yeah, I was in your same shoes. Was maybe questionable whether this program was going to work for me like I had tried other programs. But 100%, this was able to get me exactly what I wanted in the least amount of time possible. And I feel it's just like a great start for achieving the goals that I really want in the end.
What was the goal that you really wanted? What was your outcome that you wanted from the program that the program was able to give you?
To be able to see visible abs without even having to try to flex, just they're there.
That's
So
awesome. I really appreciate your time. I appreciate you coming on and talking to me today. Thank you so much for going through the program. Thank you so much for taking a chance on me. And thank you so much for participating. I can't thank you enough.
no, that I feel the same way to you. Like, thank you for this program and always being there if we need questions, providing this awesome program.
Wow, absolutely incredible. There was so much knowledge and wisdom that Dana shared, so much that you could take with you and apply today. So I'm curious, what did you learn from this interview? What is something that you can take with you that you can apply today, tomorrow, or even this week to help you with your six-pack transformation? Please share in the comments below, send me an email, or send me a message on social media. I'd love to hear what you learned from this interview, but also what you took away that you're gonna apply and take action on to start your six-pack transformation. Before I share my takeaways, I wanna say a big thank you to Dana for investing in me, for investing in himself, and for also putting in the hard freaking work to get the abs and to make his transformation possible. It's not easy, but as always, and as you saw, it's totally fucking worth it. Here are a few things I took away from the interview with Dana. Number one, the power of intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting was a huge game changer for me. When I learned it in 2007 from my idol, Greg Plitt, I took it and I applied it, and I was able to take my body fat down from the maybe 8 to 10% range down to like 5 to 6%. So it was a huge game changer for me, and as you learned from Dana, it was a huge game changer for him. Many of my clients have said intermittent fasting absolutely changed their lives and was able to really help them not only get results, but really keep them for life. So intermittent fasting, huge game changer. I absolutely recommend it. My next takeaway was about strategy. So he talked in there about how he was doing a lot of the things right. He was eating healthy. He was doing high intensity interval training. He was putting in the time and the effort, but he wasn't getting the result. So strategy, reviewing your strategy. So having a plan is absolutely critical for getting a result. But even sometimes if you have a plan, if it's not maybe the right plan or you're doing something a little bit off, it could end up in you not getting the result that you're after. And this was the case with Dana. He had a plan, he was working towards it, but he just didn't have the right, perfect, absolute necessary strategy. There was just something off about it. And then when he started working with me, we re-examined what he was doing, we put some tweaks on a few things, and next thing you know, bam, he was off to the races and he got his six-pack abs. So it was just a matter of tweaking his strategy a little bit. So look at what you're doing in any area of your life, whether it's with your body, with your finances, with your career, even in your relationships, and look at the strategy that you're using to get the result. Maybe it just needs a little tweaking, and with one little minor tweak, you can be off to the races and get a completely different result than you're getting right now. And when it comes to sports, like baseball, for example, 1 millimeter of difference can be the difference between popping out to the center fielder or hitting a home run. So sometimes with strategy, it just takes a little tweak and it can be all the difference. The next takeaway I had was the power of using a reward to shape your behavior. Dana said during the work week he didn't want to drink because that would interfere with his body transformation, so he would give himself the reward of drinking on the weekend, that once a week reward to shape his behavior and get the results that he wanted. So that could be super powerful, whether it's a cheat meal, whether it's drinking alcohol, you can use that treat as a reward to shape your behavior and modify your behavior during the week so you can get the results that you're after. I'd love to hear your takeaways. Again, share them in the comments or send me a message. I'm Action Jackson. Thank you again, Dana, and I'll see you later.